I'm going to walk you through how we do a site audit for our customers who ask us to review and see if there's any low-hanging fruit or things that I would recommend to be fixed. So the first thing I always do is check in on the pixel implementation. And the reason this is important is because it's a telltale sign of the rest of the site and things that may be unorganized or maybe there's mistakes along the way. Now, I'm going to go here quickly and we can go to the Google Sales channel here on the left-hand side. You can see here that the product feed is properly set up. 115 products are being sent over to Google and YouTube. Now I'm going to go ahead and check to see if the Google Analytics 4 is set up through here, as well as the Google Ads. Now you can see here that the Google Analytics 4 property is set up. So it does have conversion tracking for Google Ads. So that is set up. That's great news. Now, I want to be clear, this is not the only way to set up your Google Analytics 4 and your pixels. It is one way. Understanding how the site is set up from a tracking standpoint is important. And that's why I always check these sales channels. Now I'll go over to Facebook and Instagram. We'll see if it has the same configuration. All right, so good news here. The Facebook shop is set up. The Instagram shop is set up. The product feeds are being fed through this sales channel. Now I'll go ahead and check out the pixel. Interestingly enough, the pixel is not connected through the sales channel, which is concerning mainly because if it is not in the sales channel, it's possible they have Google Tag Manager that's managing this. It's not installed, or they have some sort of server-side tracking or other third party doing it. Now, my next step when I see something like this is to confirm that one of those things is wrong. Now, the quickest one I can confirm is if they have a Google Tag Manager pixel set up. Now, I'll go quickly over to settings, go to checkout. I'll go over to the additional scripts. I'll check if they have a G tag, and you can see here that they do indeed have a global tag. So it is possible. It looks like they have Google Ads running through here. They also probably maybe are running their Facebook pixel through here. So I'm going to want to ask this client to give me access to their Google Tag Manager to understand what else is set up in Google Tag Manager. Now, why this is such a big problem, it's possible that they're double counting the data from Google if the Google Pixel is also set up in Google Tag Manager. Now I'll go quickly over to TikTok and see how that's set up. We can see here that they do have their TikTok ads set up. It's set up through here. We can see that they have their ad account, their payment. We can see that they also have the pixel set up for TikTok through the sales channel. From just this exercise, we can see that there is a problem with tracking in pixels. It's possible that Google Tag Manager is doing the same thing that these sales channels are, and that could be bad for data. All right, the next thing I'll do is go over to the theme and double check to see how this theme is set up. We can see that it's on a Dawn 12.0. So that means it is Shopify 2.0. So not a huge problem. We can update it if we wanted to, but this is just a couple versions behind. Nothing pressing for sure. We can see here that they also have pretty good ratings for speed overall. Another thing I can notice here is that they do not have any sort of repository or GitHub integration. That means that anyone that is working on this is either duplicating themes or working directly on the live, which is worrisome. The next thing I will check is run the site through SEMrush and see what the on page is for SEO. We can see here that it's missing 511 alt tags, which is not a big deal, but does affect SEO. The bigger deal here is the missing H1 tags. We can see that the H1 tags are on certain pages and collections, which could be hurting their ranking on specific pages overall. With that being said, that's the second part of what I look at. Next, I'll be checking over the apps just to see what's going on and what I can understand. We can see here that they have native subscription app. We also have Seal subscription. So understanding what are they actually using for subscriptions is going to be important. We can also see they have a couple of bundle builders. We have this BYOB, we have Bundle Bear, understanding what bundles they are running and if there's a better way to do these bundles using Shopify's native functions. We can also see they have a Google feed. If they're actually using the sales channel, why do they have this here? They could be overpaying. We have a page builder that sometimes can be concerning, could damage certain parts of the site if they are not using it properly. The one that kind of is really important here is the meta fields application. That means that it's possible that they aren't using some of the native meta fields for Shopify. So I'll quickly go over to a product. We can see here that they are using meta fields. So why do we have these meta field applications? I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. They also have data being fed through here. So it's possible that this may be old and could be deleted. This could be affecting some site speed just because there's remnant code and applications throughout the site. This would be something I bring up to the customer and understand more about, just so that I can get a better idea of the things that happen on their site. Now, lastly, I know I've already gone here, but going to the checkout, understanding the post-purchase page, seeing if they have any customizations in checkout is really important, and pixels that they are using to tag. So we can see here all the pixels they have. This can lead to some good conversations and understanding more about their site. Anyway, I hope this helps. Again, this is John, and I'll see you later.